friends, and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Morgan and today we are going to be in my kitchen here in Wyoming. So today we are prepping for, you guessed it, Thanksgiving. We are not actually hosting at our house this year. We will be hosting Christmas, but we are not hosting Thanksgiving. So we're just going to be bringing a few fun little dishes. We're in charge of bringing the turkey, so we're actually bringing it raw and we're going to be cooking it there. We got a free turkey, and so figured why not bring that turkey with us versus them having to buy a turkey. So we're going to be bringing the turkey there. Then we are also in charge of a salad. So obviously I'm going to be assembling the salad there, but I'm going to take you along and show you the prep for that. We're going to be making a really fun little appetizer. It's going to be like a cornucopia, those baskets that you always see with like the pumpkins and squash inside of them. So it's going to be kind of a play on that, so it should be fun. And then we are also going to be making the mashed potatoes. This will be using the garden potatoes, so I'm super excited for that. And I think that is everything we are bringing. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to just quickly assemble everything we need for the salad. We're going to make the dressing and I'll show you what the salad is going to be, and then we'll get started on the cornucopia, or however it's pronounced. I'm sure you all will know and you can let me know down below. But let's get started. Okay, first thing we're going to do is make the salad dressing. So what we need for this is a half a cup of extra virgin olive oil. What's really nice about making it in jars is you have the measurements already on the jars. So I think I'm gonna need more than what I have in here, but this will be a good starting point. All right, half a cup of our extra virgin olive oil. Then we're gonna add 1/4 of a cup of apple cider vinegar. Right there. We're going to add 1/4 of a cup of apple juice or apple cider, if you have your own. That would be significantly better, but we're just going with what we have here. Excellent. Then 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Or a little more. And then 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna eyeball it. And some black pepper. The recipe also calls for honey, but since we put the apple juice in there, I'm gonna try it before I commit to the honey. Okay. You can shake that or give it a good stir now. And then just grab a little bit, try it. Okay, we're getting there. I'm gonna add a little bit more apple cider vinegar. I am gonna put the honey in. And then put on a lid on it. Really shake her up. So now that we've got the honey in there, that a try. That's really good. Gonna get rid of the spoon. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt, a little bit more honey, and a little bit more apple cider. Okay. And we are going to call that good. So, first thing, check. Okay, so on this salad, it's so simple. It's very delicious, so simple. So what it is just some spring mix. Obviously, if this was gardening season, we wouldn't have had to buy that, but it's not. So I just got some organic spring mix and then feta cheese. You could use goat cheese, feta cheese, blue cheese. I don't love blue cheese at all, so I use feta cheese. And then just some pecans. You can use honey roasted or just regular. These are just regular pecans. about 2 or so apples, depending on how much you're making. You'll just want to cut these up into little tiny cubes. And then your dressing, your cranberries. So I'm going to take some of these and just put them into a little container to take with us as well. And I'm thinking I might actually chop up some onion to put in this. I think that would be really good. I'm a sucker for onion. I know some of you guys on here can't eat onion, so if you're making the salad, leave that onion off, but I think I'm gonna chop up just a little bit of red onion and put it in here as well. So I'm gonna do that, and then we'll get going on to the next thing. All right, this is just a half an onion that I already had in there. This is actually a garden onion, which makes it so much more fun. Okay, I think that'll be enough. We don't wanna get crazy. Just cut that into teeny tiny little pieces. And then I'm just going to stick it right into that dressing. Okay, just like that. We're done. I'm just gonna transport it like this in here. It's super easy, doesn't make a mess, and then we can just pour it out of there once we're ready. Okay, next we're gonna start getting going on the potatoes, but I wanted to weigh our biggest potatoes of the year. Here's a look at, I think, the 2 biggest. So let's weigh them and see what our total weight is. I thought it'd be fun to weigh them and see what they ended up being. All right, 1.1 pounds. 1.7. That's pretty crazy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get these potatoes peeled. These are all garden potatoes. One thing you wanna make sure of when you're peeling your potatoes, if you've got chickens, make sure you're not giving the peels to any of your animals. They can be toxic to them. So this is one of those things you just want to compost or throw away. All we're going to do is just cut these. Into just some cubes. Try to keep them about the same size. And then we're just going to get these all boiled. So I'm going to get all of the potatoes ready to go. We'll go from there. All right, I went ahead and just re-washed these now that they're peeled, added some water to them. And now I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of salt. And then we're gonna get these boiling. Okay, the next thing we're going to make are those cornucopias. So basically what we're doing, and I had no idea how big this bag was. We're probably not gonna do all of these because this is a lot. But we're gonna take bugles, see how they kind of look like those cornucopias, and we're going to stuff them with peanut butter. I know you normally want the high quality, yummy peanut butter, but I don't think it's gonna work for this. I think we need the yummy Jif, the stuff that's good for the soul. We're making a dessert here. So you're gonna want some creamy Jif and then just some chocolate. I think I'm gonna use semi-sweet or dark chocolate. So first thing we're gonna do is fill a bag up with some of this Jif. So I'm just gonna put this bag inside this cup. And then we're basically just gonna fill it up with some peanut butter. Let's do a little bit more than that. We can always put it back if we don't use it. Okay. Get like right in the middle. Maybe put it on the side of the bag instead of right in the middle. That's all right, it's gonna work. We'll try that. And I'm gonna open these bugles. I kind of feel like I need to do like a bugle taste test. Okay, bugle taste test. I haven't had one of these in probably 10 years. They're pretty good. I think it's gonna be really good. They're pretty salty. Kind of like a Frito. Frito and potato chip met. It's a bugle. Okay, let's get these stuffed. Fun fact, scissors don't work if you're left-handed. You have to use your right hand. I think I'd rather have too small of a hole at first. And then I'm just going to take this and put, okay, yeah, just a little peanut butter in there. It said you don't want to overfill them because if you do, it will all flow out. Next I need to get the chocolate melted. I'm trying to think. I need something that I can dunk these in, so I need something that my hand can fit in. So I think this beer glass is gonna be our best bet. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna start with that much chocolate. Probably gonna have to do more, but I kind of want to make sure this works before I fully commit. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of coconut oil to it, and that just keeps it looking glossy. And then I'm just gonna microwave this on 30-second increments until it's all melted. So microwave it for 30 seconds, stir it all up, microwave it for another 30 seconds, and keep repeating until your chocolate's all melted. That looks perfect. So, it's very warm, so we're gonna put it on our pot thing. Okay. Try and get the spoon out. I think I'm just gonna dip it, and then you just lay it. I don't think the cup is the solution. It's, you gotta have really long fingers, which I do. Let's see how that treats us. That's the ticket. Yeah, a million times easier. So I'm just using this little glass jar, which I'd imagine we all have a bunch of sitting at home. So that works perfectly. Okay, here's our first tray. On to the next. All right, friends, our potatoes are sitting over here. I just went ahead and drained them. They're all ready to go. So now I'm going to get this going. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to use about a half a block of cream cheese, and we can always add more if we decide we want it, but the way I decided to cook is it's easier to add more than it is to take out. I'm making quite a mess. Okay, so I'm gonna put in half of this. And if we decide we want more, we can. Jeez. Okay. There's half. And then I'll set that to the side. I need to put that into a different container. I destroyed that. And then I'm gonna put about a half a cup of sour cream, aka the rest of the container. Then we're just going to whip that for just a minute. And then that's looking fluffy. That is perfect. So we're gonna add this in. All right, we're gonna get this in here. This is just that sour cream sour cream cheese whip, and a little bit of butter and garlic powder. I mean, what can't be good about that, right? Okay. Gonna mix that in. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I want these really fluffy. I'm gonna whip them. So let me just transfer these over. We're gonna add some more salt. Okay, these look perfect. How good does that look? So now we're gonna get them all transferred into the pan. So I just use these little disposable trays because we're gonna be there for a few days. And I think we all know how brutal dishes are on Thanksgiving. I'm just trying to save a few. So all I'm gonna do is just spoon them in here. And remember, the thicker you go, the longer it's going to take to warm. There we have it. I'm gonna sprinkle a little paprika over the top. And then if you want, you can put a few pats of butter. And then these are just really nice because they come with these tops. So all you have to do is just set them in there, clamp it down, and these are ready to go. All right, friends, just like that, we are done with another project. So we have our potatoes. The other one is just sitting right behind me. Those are ready to go. And then we have our fun little appetizer. Look at how cute these turned out. They're just, oh, just dumped them all. They are just drying on here, and then we will get them pulled off and put onto a plate or put into a bag for travel. And then I have my salad dressing in the fridge. That's just going to get built when we get there. So that is so simple. These are all things that you can make ahead of time so you don't have to stress on Thanksgiving. All we'll have to do is pop these potatoes into the oven, let them heat up, or if we don't have oven space, we'll throw them into a crock pot, put them on the Traeger. We have a ton of options. Salad's gonna take maybe 5 minutes to put together. These are a cute little snack that are ready to go, or a cute little dessert. So honestly, there's so many things that you can do before the holidays just to make sure that you're not stressing day of and you can actually enjoy. So I hope you found this video with a little bit of inspiration and help you get some fun ideas for Thanksgiving. I hope you guys have an amazing holiday. Thank you so much for watching and spending your time hanging out with me. I will link some other videos for you to check out between now and my next upload, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.